Welcome back, Portermasters. SCL Matt here for a chat with Matt. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. We don't have auctions every week anymore. Currently working on a monthly schedule for the auctions. So anybody who's looking forward to the auctions, plan for it next week. Next week, March 3rd, I believe, is going to be the auctions for March. So next week, Friday, next week, Thursday will be the private auctions. Next week, Friday will be the public auctions. But that'll be it for the month of March. So this week, though, we're just hanging out. We are talking. We are doing our stuff. Cranky Boots, Troy, Camo, welcome. DJ, welcome. Cranky Boots, no, this is not a premiere. This is alive. Absolutely alive. Have a blast. I hope you're having a blast. I'm having a blast. We are talking. Well, I mean, it's just our generic chat with Matt. I am going to take some time during this stream to show off the wish list feature that's on SCL now. It's been there behind the scenes for a little while. I've made a few adjustments to it. I feel a lot of people don't know it's there and don't know exactly how it works. So we're gonna cover some basics and yeah, we'll see. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll go along with it. Wither Dog, Pumpkin Face, Pie Magna, welcome. Aiden, all the way from Australia. Glad to have you here. And I always forget what time it is. It's like, is it Saturday morning in Australia now? It's something weird like that. It's a whole different day. Doesn't make sense. Cranky. It sounds like you're kind of cranky. I mean, if you want to go back to watch binging Steven Universe, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. My live stream is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. It's okay. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stick around. I hope you participate. We'll see. You just use your cart as your wish list. I mean, that's one way to go about it. Other than, don't you have to empty your cart anytime you would want to make a purchase? Then I'm a little confused. DJ, you made an emoji out of me? That's interesting. I'm curious how that works and what that would even look like. But you've got my attention. That's for sure. Duck, welcome. Martin, glad to have you here. Troy, got some creation crystal and traps. My daughter and I are creating some new Imaginators last night. Yes, family activity. We'll take it. Yeah, I never claimed to be good at creating Imaginators. We've done a few of them on Super Saturday and such, and yeah. I hope you enjoy that. I hope your daughter enjoys that. Many people seem to enjoy character creation a lot more than I do. That's never been one of my favorite parts of any game. So when Skylanders came out and said, "Hey, this is going to be our gimmick this year," I'm like, not really for me, but I'll roll with it because I like Skylanders. Have a blast still looking for a magic claw. I haven't seen a magic claw pop up in a long time. I mean, not even in random auctions or lots that I've been looking at. It's not just that I haven't won the auction. It's I haven't seen one pop up in a long time. So good luck with that. You might be able to import one. I don't know, but I think most people are sure that they're pretty expensive. I think they know what they're worth, how rare they are. Straw Desert, been replaying Swap Force on the PS3. that was once corrupt and no longer is. Interesting. Get all the platinum trophies. Yes. Fellow trophy hunter. That's one thing I made sure to do is get a platinum on every Skylanders game. I mean, I try to get it on every game I play, but Skylanders in particular. Ooh, you made an emoji on Discord. Okay. I'm I'm still curious to see what that'll look like. You just decide what you want, and then the next purchase I buy what I want. Sometimes wait months between orders. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whatever works for you. Letting an 8-year-old pick the parts to create an Imagineer was fun. I bet it was. I bet it was. Obsession. Mysteries Music. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, just need Enigma to complete the Trapmaster collection. Getting real close then. Could potentially finish it this week, right? I think we probably have an Enigma coming in. An Enigma or 3. Splat, still getting used to the chat with Matt. I mean, honestly, like, I feel, especially the first portion of an auction stream was no different than a chat with Matt. Like, that's what we were doing for the first 30 minutes until the auctions started to end. And then we were more closely keeping an eye on them. But I mean, it's roughly the same idea, I feel. Okay. Quick disclaimer before I try to answer your question. I do not claim to be an expert on the games. There are people in the chat who know much more than I do about the games. I am a bit of an expert on the figures, the physical collectible figures. Like that's where my expertise lies. Now, I've played all the games and I enjoy the games, but I'm not going to be able to answer every question. So, how do I go about finding bonus missions in each world? Is it the hidden 05 objects like the monkeys or Flynn's lost things? How do I go about finding bonus missions in each world? I'm okay. Like this is a trophy thing? Yeah, like that sounds familiar. Like finding all the hidden objects would be a thing. I really wish I could help you more. I really do. And I really wish I had like a strategy guide on the website where I could point you to things, but maybe someone else can answer that better for you. DJ, how can I send the picture? Yeah, like if you want to send me an image, either email or Twitter, whichever one works better for you. You can email me, matt@skylanderscharacterlist.com or Twitter @SCL Matt. All right. Martin got 50 heroic challenges complete. Nicely done. Nicely done. Pumpkin Face got a Rocky Roll, High Five, and Bat Spin for $15. Very nice. Very nice. How do you make the chats pop up like that? I might use that in one of my streams if it's not too complicated. So, here's my little it's part of the system that I use called StreamYard. If you want to give StreamYard a shot, I'm going to post my affiliate link down in the chat. I would appreciate you using it. You don't have to by any means. You can just go to StreamYard.com if you want. but they do have a free version that you can try out. The only thing with the free version is it's going to have a little here. I can actually show you um, their little StreamYard logo up in the corner there. That you won't be able to remove that on the free version. But you can give it a shot, give it a whirl, see what happens. And yeah, that's how I'm making the comments pop up here. It's just built into StreamYard. Ooh, mystery music. Not every swap zone will get you one, but there's normally one per level. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you guys can help each other out. There you go. Bonus missions are from completing swap zones. Okay. There you go. There you go. It's been a while since I've played Swap Force. It is on the bottom of my list. I'm not a big fan of Swap Force. Duck, what does priority shipping do? So priority shipping just guarantees that we're going to send it priority versus first class mail. And that is only on it goes through USPS, and with priority mail they guarantee it'll get to you in 1 to 3 days after we ship it. It'll get to you in 1 to 3 days instead of first class mail, which claims 3 to 5 days. Now, when it's not busy and it's not a holiday season and there aren't other delays, like it's not a heavy shipping season, first class can oftentimes get there just as fast as priority mail. So it doesn't always pay to use priority mail. But I want to give people the option because I know some people do prefer that. But during holiday season stuff, like the priority mail, they do give priority. That, I mean, it's in the name that they give those packages priority over the first class mail. So that's all it is. It's basically what the USPS guarantees that they will get it to you in this amount of time. Oliver, unfortunately, I don't get to see every order nowadays. Jillian takes care of all the orders, and so I don't always see everything that comes through. What you think is Wrecking Ball in a portal? I heard she had a interesting Wrecking Ball doodle this week, and so yeah, it was probably Wrecking Ball. I haven't actually seen it yet, but yeah, I can't say I personally remember your order because I like I said, I don't see most of the orders unless Jillian points them out to me for one reason or another. All right. Pumpkin Face. Did we figure out what the number on the back of the Series 2 Drobot was about? Yeah, I mean, it's not really what it was for. Like, we kind of knew what it was for. Like, it's just a number they put into the mold that they were using. These numbers are all over other Skylanders too. It's just they're usually more well hidden. And so, like, I don't really know why this one was kind of out in the open the way it was, why that number was still there. Usually they're on like the interior parts of figures or underneath armor or in their mouth or like I said, more hidden. But that's the number itself isn't that much of a mystery. It's just why is that one more visible was the question, I guess. Cranky Boots, I do not have a Discord server of my own that I run. I am on Discord, but yeah, that's about it. And I don't actually go on Discord that much. It's not my favorite platform. Bum, bum, bum. been speed running hard mode so you can complete the game in Nightmare. Good luck. Good luck. Oh. I love making Imaginators, but I wanted to make a candy one, and the tech element level is so annoying. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I I mean, some levels are annoying, but they're still Skylanders, and I still like them. Like, even Swap Force, as much as I complain about it. Um, like that it like I at this point especially, like, I just want more Skylanders. And so I can't really complain about the Skylanders that we have. DJ, thank you for sending me the email. I'll check that out later. Um, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. All right. Where are we at? Yeah, Straw Desert. Yeah, I haven't really played like I played some of Imaginators on my last Super Saturday stream. Like Super Saturday streams are basically the only time I get to play Skylanders anymore. Which might just mean I need to hold more Super Saturday streams, but or maybe these Friday nights I can play Skylanders sometime. Maybe that'll be the way to go. Just watch Saving Skyland's latest video. He got Breeze for $5. Boom, indeed. Yeah. That's fantastic. Awesome. I mean, the way Breeze's price just keeps going up and up is ridiculous. So yeah, to be able to get it for like $5, that's great. Splat. So I've only watched. I just looked this up in Netflix the other day because I need to go back and watch the series again. I only watched like the first. I watched the first season and part of the second season, according to my Netflix account. Like I haven't made it all the way through season 2, and I haven't finished watched season 3. Um, so yeah, I really need to go back and watch those. I do like cartoons. I don't necessarily have a favorite per se. I mean, I don't watch them regularly right now. But yes, I do enjoy my cartoons. I mean, definitely as a kid, I still enjoy them now. Um, but yeah, I need to go back. Thank you for the reminder. I need to go back and watch Skylanders Academy. That then we can have a chat about that. Or maybe I can post some reaction videos or something. I don't know. I know you love Camo, but what would you change about the character, either look or abilities? He's my favorite. He's the best. There's nothing wrong with Camo. You don't touch Camo. You don't change Camo. I yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Um I'll have to think about that. I don't have an answer for you right now. Jillian Doodles are the best. Absolutely, Troy. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. How many times has Mike and I bought Skylanders from me? I don't know, maybe half a dozen. I I'd have to go look it up. I really don't know for sure. Kitty, I have not had a formal discussion about the Skylander 7 prototypes. I'm aware of them, but haven't talked about them in depth at all. And yes, Straw Desert. Yes, I have seen those are the Sky 7 prototypes. I'm still not 100% sold that they were for Skylander 7, but yes, I am aware of these figures. All right. Like I said, I love chatting with you guys all night, but I want to show off this wish list stuff just in case people don't know about it. So Let me pop over to this screen here, and let's talk about the wish list a little bit. So this is the homepage, obviously. And if you are logged in, you can go to the My Account page. If you're not logged in, My Account will ask you to log in, right? So you can get there from this big blue button on the front page, or if you go to Shop and My Account, you can get there as well, right? So actually, before I go there, here, let's go over to the shop. Maybe some of you have noticed that, um, well, that's okay. So you've noticed these big blue buttons that say like add to wish list. And I mean, if you look at the title of it, it does say chat with Matt tutorial. I'm just going to say it was there in the title. But yeah, you see this add to wish list button. And if you don't have a wish list created, it's going to give you this option to either create a new wish list or add to an existing list, right? So for now, I'm just going to add it to the wish list. And previously, the only way to view the wish list was like from that view button or going to an item you already have and clicking on view, which was very clunky and not a good way to go about things. So we've changed that now. So now you can go to My Account and there will be a wish list tab directly over here. So I've changed the look of this setup a little bit and added a few other sections that you may notice that weren't here before. We cleaned it up a little bit, but you got My Wish List, which is going to have all your items over here. My orders, everything you've ever ordered from us. You can edit your username, password, your mailing address, billing address, your payment methods. You can keep track of all your gift cards over here. I think this might be new actually a little bit. So you have your gift cards, and if you get a new gift card, you can dump it in here and add it so you have easy access to them. And then just click this link to like apply it to your current order, so you don't have to mess with copying the code all over the place. If you are if you are a VIP subscriber, it'll be here under subscriptions. And you can see how long you've been a member, etc. If you ever need to cancel your subscription, you can just go in here and click cancel. Like this is all stuff you can do yourself through here. Got stuff for the auctions. If we ever have any special coupons or discounts, I'll be sure to post them up here when we get back to our Packers discounts and stuff like that. So we got all that stuff going on. So we're going to jump back to the wish list here. Yeah, how long have wish lists been a thing? No, they've only been on the site maybe a month or two, not super long. This is a newer feature, and that's why I kind of want to show it off. I haven't ever announced it officially. This is kind of the first official announcement, and I'll be posting about it on the site later. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Pumpkin Eyebrow, thank you. I'm glad you like the new logo. Thanks again to DeMeister, who created the new logo. I haven't seen them in the chat tonight, but yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah, Fizz Pop liking the UI change. Me too. It's much better. Straw Desert, yeah. Wish list everything you don't have. go for it because I'm going to show this off in a minute. Um, the the wish list is going to be kind of the hub for everything you want to do. Like it's just so much better for everything, I think. Um, Kitty, why am I paying for my own membership? So I am paying for my own membership on a test account. Um, Basically just to ensure that everything's working properly as it should. Um, it's like I could make a free version for myself, but I'd rather just pay for it every month so I know that like charges are still going through, and then I can come into this account and say, "Okay, this is what it looks like when you are a member," and stuff like that. So it's just for my own peace of mind, I guess. Steven, big shop update. I mean, they're all relatively big. I mean, nothing is going to be quite as big as last week because that was an abnormally large. So, I mean, it's going to be smaller than last week, but it's still going to be sizable. Um, there we go. DeMeister, thanks for the new logo. All right. Anyway, so back to this wish list thing. So we just put an item in the wish list, right? Now, this wish list does a few nice things. Not only can you copy this link down here and share it with family, friends, grandma and grandpa, if you like, hey, this is the stuff I want for my birthday. This is the stuff I want for Christmas. Like, just share this link with them and they can see your wish list. You have the option whether to keep your wish list public or private. So you can turn that on and off. You can share it with friends. You can make it known to everybody. And that's kind of what this search wish list feature is for. Um, you can search by name or email address if people have their list public. If I just do a search for Matt, actually quite a few people who have public wish lists right now. So keep that in mind too. If you don't want them public, um, you can change that. But go into my wish list. If you look up your wish lists, this is where you can change it. So you can create multiple wish lists if you want. So this is where you public, shared, or private. So this is kind of like your Google Docs settings. Public, anybody can see it. Shared, only people with the link can see it. And private, only you can see it. Easy enough? Easy enough. You can download it as a PDF. You can delete it. You can do all the things to it. Like I said, you can also create a secondary wish list. Public, shared, or private. You can change that setting at any time. But, we'll just call this wish list 23. So now if I go back and look at my wish list, I have multiple wish lists. Cool. All right. What else we got here? Got any questions before I continue on? Obsession, yeah. Remember when the size of the update was done by the pounds in the package? It's been a while since I've done it that way. We get too many packages in a week now to add up the pounds. Martin, the new wish list thing, do things like glow in the dark SSA things not in the shop. So yeah, it doesn't currently work for things not listed in the shop. It only works for shop items. But that is something we will be adding over time now. We will be adding in those missing items. So yeah, that is something that will be coming. Troy, yes, mine is public. Feel free to gift me Skylanders. Fair enough. Fair enough. Those video gamers, welcome to the stream. If you want to make an online shop, is there a program you use for confidentiality for your users and passwords and stuff that also have access to its information? I mean, you can make an online shop if you want. Basically, any online shop system, whether you're like I use WordPress with WooCommerce. A lot of other people just use like Shopify. Like they're gonna handle all the user stuff for you. Like they have that system built in, so you don't have to worry about that. Um, but yes, on the back end of things, like you will have access to the list of users and stuff. All right. Aiden, your order got delayed. Do you think it will happen again? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Um, if you're having a problem with with an order that you placed with us, I guess like send us an email and let me know, and we can look into it and see what's going on. But yeah, if it's something that we shipped and it's just been delayed, like that's going to be on like the postal service or something, and there's not really anything we can do about that. Just to keep an eye on the tracking and see what happens with it. Like we just had a big storm roll through the Midwest, and so a lot of packages got delayed. I know, so it could be something like that. But I don't know anything specific about your package. So like, if there is a problem, just send us email and let us know. Um, Camo, I don't have a date for New Figure Focus. May or may not have to clean out my wish list. Just added everything I don't have, and it's super long. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily clean out your wish list because there's a few a few couple nice features about having it in the wish list. Um, so I wouldn't necessarily clear that out. Obsession, yeah, everything you need is not in the shop. I understand that. I understand that. You're after the last few chase variants. All right. Blades of Skylands. I was been curious about the damage mystery box. I we may be able to get a couple damage mystery boxes in the next couple weeks. Um, like last month sometime, I went through a bunch of them, and I think we sold 6. I mean, it really depends. How often do I get damaged figures, and how often do I get enough to make a complete damaged mystery box? I need 30 figures to make a mystery box. Um, so when I sold 6 of them a few weeks ago, like I had 180 damaged figures at least. Um, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. Be sure to follow me on Twitter because I always post there when those go live. But all right. Straw Desert, yes. You may be onto something. Halloween Fright Rider is in the shop. What? What? I mean, out of stock, but he's there. Anyway, wish list. Let's go check out this wish list again. Actually, I suppose let me. No, I want to. Let's go to the shop first. We're gonna go check out the shop because that'll. I want to add a few more items here just to give you an idea of what's going on. Add that one. Yeah, we'll add that wish list. And so yeah, that's the other thing too is like um once you start adding stuff or once you have multiple wish lists, when you add to wish list, you can use this drop down and like I could add it to the new wish list that I made if you want to have multiple wish lists for whatever reason. But for now I'm just going to add it all to the same wish list. I'll go view that thing. So like I said, couple things this is going to show you. It's going to show you in stock, out of stock, which is always nice to know. Since I have multiple wish lists now, I can actually move it from one wish list to another. If that's something you want to do, once again, like you could make a list of figures you have and a list of figures you want or something like that. And so you can move around from list to list. But like I said, I kind of like thinking of this like you make your wish list and then on Saturday, instead of going to each individual page, you can just see what's in stock here and start clicking add to cart if you want. Because, okay, Sunrunner in stock, add to cart. And not only does it add to the cart, but it removes it from your wish list. And so ambush, add to cart. There you go. It's off your wish list. So have a blast. Yeah. Are you able to add an item that is out of stock? You can add it to your wish list, but as you see here, there's no link. There's no add to cart link. So you can't put that in your cart. Oh, other things. Okay, pumpkin eyebrow. Here's something to talk about too. A feature I actually forgot about. It lacks organization and scrolling through to find the right items is going to be a pain in the neck. So, shoot, I just got rid of all my items. And I apologize. I have like 12 things running right now. So my computer's running a little bit on the slow side. All right. Let's go at wish list, add to wish list. Cool, cool. Yeah, you're done. Give me some Spyros. Add to wish list. All right. That'll give us enough to play with. So you were talking about priority, right? So you see this column over here? It says arrange. And the only thing I don't like is like there's nothing in this column actually. But I'll have to see if I can change that. But what you do notice when you come over here, it changes that little hand icon. And most of you can just figure out what that means, right? If you grab it and drag and drop, you can reorder this list however you want. So yeah, you can rearrange it and put, if you want them to be alphabetical, they can be alphabetical. If you want them to be by I want these items first, want blackout on the top of your list so you can see right when he comes in stock. You can do that, but it's just drag and drop to rearrange. So maybe that'll help your situation there. So Andy, yeah, so this is a feature I had to turn off for now because it is not behaving as it's supposed to. You were supposed to be this is part of the reason I haven't announced this officially because I was trying to get this to work. And I still have to go back and forth with the developer some on this to see if we can get it to work. But yeah, there is supposed to be a way that when we restock the shop, you would get an email saying these items from your list are back in stock. And what it seems to be doing right now is kind of like compiling the items that are back in stock from everybody's wish list and sending that entire list to everybody, which makes 0 sense. Like, that's not how it should work, and that's not how it's intended to work, and so we're not really sure what's going on. There's some conflict somewhere. So I've turned that email feature off for the time being, just so we could enjoy the rest of the wish list feature, because it is still useful, even without that feature. Steven, have I ever considered selling mystery boxes with a grail inserted into one of the mystery boxes? I have thought about it. I certainly have thought about it. And maybe it's something I'll do in the future. It's still a possibility. I just haven't really had the right time or place to do it, I guess. But yes, that is something I have thought about. Kevin, welcome. Glad to have you here. The wish list system is fantastic and is well thought out. I'm glad to hear you think so. Glad to hear it. Zook, Chaos, welcome, welcome. Yeah, go organize that wish list. Yeah, Pumpkin, it should work. Like, I've tested it on mobile. Obviously, I'm not showing you this version on mobile right now, but everything should work on mobile just as well. If there's anything you're having a problem with, please let me know, and like, I can see if it's something that we can fix, or I can go to the developers and say, "Hey, why isn't this working as we think it should?" But yeah, yeah. Straw. I have such weird wish list. Most of what you have is the cheap stuff. Hey, that's even better, because then you don't have to spend a lot of cash. Like, that's the dream right there. A cheap wish list. I would love to see that. My wish list right now, my actual wish list is not so cheap. Oliver, what are some of Jillian's favorite doodles? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I've seen maybe a dozen of the doodles. She makes a new doodle just about every week. So I haven't seen all of them. It's you folks who order every week who get to see what Jillian's doodles are, and I honestly don't get to see them all the time, so I don't even know. Bug Page, welcome to the chat. What kind of credit cards do you take or not take? We accept all major credit cards. I don't know of any specifically that we don't take. I mean, anything that has a Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, your major companies, those are all going to be accepted. I know, I'm pretty sure we accept more than that. Like, anything that Stripe accepts, or PayPal accepts, like, we're going to accept those. Like, those are the payment processors. So, Chatterbug, welcome. Endoskeleton, yes, you can send wish lists to other people. That was this feature right down here, this share on section. So you can do it a couple of ways. You can either just share directly to Facebook, Twitter, what else they got here? Pinterest, via email, or WhatsApp. Or you can just come down here and copy this URL down in this box. And this is going to be a direct link to just your wish list that you can share with anybody, as long as your wish list is public or shareable. So that's what I was saying before. If you click on your wish list here, you want to make sure under the privacy column that your wish list is either public or shared if you want to share it. If you don't want anybody to see your wish list, make sure it's on private, but public or shared. And then you'll be able to um, share that with anybody. Yeah. Do. So you have 99 items on your trap team wish list. Oh, there you have separate wish lists for every game if you want, I guess. That's one way to go about it if you need to break it up. Need small traps, normal light traps and stuff. Normal light traps, yeah. Those aren't cheap. Oh, but you got Rebel Loud Goblin. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Chaos. Jillian draws a doodle on every packing slip. So if you ever order from us, you'll get a Jillian doodle. Troy, you bought everything on your wish list that was in stock over the weekend. There you go. Did you add everything to your cart from directly from the wish list? Or did you actually go to every page and do it? Your son is doing the Funko Pop mystery boxes. He said that you always get the big item, but guarantees the items box is worth the price you pay. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like that's kind of how you have to go about it. I think you have to guarantee a certain value of a mystery box, um, to some extent. Otherwise, yeah, people aren't going to buy it at all. uh, Pumpkin, you are always welcome to request doodles. I will not guarantee that she will um be able to satisfy that request. But yeah, I mean, you can try to request stuff, just no guarantees. I would love a Jillian drawing stream. So yeah, someone asked about who was that? Oh, Zook. Why is there no more drawing with Jillian? That was simply just because I had her record 3 of them way back when, and honestly, people didn't seem that interested in them, so I didn't go for any more. Um, but yeah, I mean, there seems to be a little bit of interest here. Jillian drawing stream. Maybe that's how we get Jillian on here in the first place. We'll just have her drawing. We can slowly work her way into the camera. Um, Splat. Do I have someone who will inherit my shop when I retire? I No. I guess the answer is no. I don't have that set up. I haven't put my shop in the will. Um, so I mean I have a long ways before retirement, I think. So I haven't really thought about it. Zook, you can make as many wish lists as you want. You can use them however you want. That is completely up to you. How you want to do it. The option is there. Like I said, you can make as many as you want. So you can make them for every game. You can make them like I said, you could just say, "Hey, here's my wish list I'm gonna give to my mom. Here's the wish list I'm gonna give to my brother. Here's the wish list I'm gonna give to grandma," and then they'll never overlap and buy you the same figure or something. I don't know. Just a thought. I don't know. There's no restrictions on how you can or can't use them really. All right. Yeah, chaos. If you've kept the packing slips from your orders, you should have Jillian Doodles on there. All right. I love the Jillian art stream. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Doesn't look like Jillian's here tonight, so I'll have to talk to her about it. We'll see her tomorrow for the update, so maybe we can talk. Mystery boxes have to be valued at like 25 minimum, charge $30 for the box. Sell 20 boxes and someone have a 1 in 20 chance to win a blackout or spotlight or something. Yeah. Um yeah, I mean that's kind of what I've thought about. And like cuz yeah, that would make sense. Like so you spend $30 with a 1 in 20 chance of getting a like a $7,500 figure, something like that. That that makes sense, right? Okay, just a quick show of hands. Like, would people be interested in a mystery box type of thing like this? Where I mean, yeah, it'll have a $25 minimum value, but I mean, it's gonna be a lot of cheaper figures probably. If it's if there's 10 $3 figures in there, how upset are you gonna be if you don't get it out of the 20? I mean, we're gonna have 19 upset people maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Um, Andy, that may be a story for another time. I'm I'm usually a little overly cautious when it comes to sharing stories involving other people, just because I don't want to overshare and give away too much of the other person's life um, without their knowledge. So I'll leave it at that for now. I I'm glad everybody can recognize that as a wrecking ball. I haven't actually seen this week's doodle, but she told me about it, and or no, she posted about it on Twitter. That was it. That she had a good laugh at her wrecking ball doodle this week, but she didn't post a picture of it, so I haven't actually seen. There we go. Matt Bot will take over the shop. Yes, it's my next project. Pumpkin, I don't know that you could actually change your avatar until today. That may have been part of the update with the new look of the My Account page. I think the ability to change your avatar may have come with that. Oh, you did find a Jillian Doodle. There you go. Including variants missing 17 Imaginators, Sensei villains. Seems like a lot. Yeah, yeah. You'll get there. I believe it. Ooh, yes. Positive responses to mystery box. I like that. I like that. Zook, $28 for a land racing trophy. Um, that's less than I charge for it, so sure. I mean, to me personally, that's one of those pieces that I just think is the price is way too high for what it actually is. Um, but that's where the market's at right now. So 28 bucks, like I said, it's less than I charge. So yeah, yeah, that's a deal. All right. If I could be any Skylander race. Oh, okay. Furnace Night, like Blast Zone. Man, I I don't know that I know my Skylanders races well enough. Um, because yeah, I couldn't even told you there was a Furnace Night. Like, I don't know the history and the lore of all of these things well enough. Like, I can tell you right now, the one I would not be is a Willikin because those things are creepy as all get out. Like, I I can I do not do well with the Willikins. It's not for me. Um, but honestly, like the I like the Mabu. I know they're super common, but like they're super chill, super relaxed. They like I like the Mabu. Oliver, that's definitely me. Jillian didn't really know Skylanders before she started working for me. Uh, so yeah, yeah. Oh, I would be a dragon. I I mean, it's true Camo is a dragon, but I don't think I would make a good dragon. There you go, Washbuckler. Never be able to be as perky or happy as Wilkin. Yep. Nope. They're just worst. The cat creature Trap Shadow is. Fair enough. Yeah, Straw. You get it. Wilkins are weird, man. All right. The cheese yeah, cheese dragon. Right, right. I'm with you there. Wilkins creep me out. You could say they give me the willies. All right. Anyway, we are coming up on 8 o'clock here. Um, so I just want to double check with everybody that's stuck around. Does anybody else have any questions here about the wish list in particular? Um, before we leave that topic, are there any more questions about that? I know we answered a bunch of questions. I hope I gave you a basic idea of what's out there, and I hope you find them useful. But if you do have any further questions at a later date, feel free to ask. But yeah, yeah, the wish lists are now available. Please make use of them. Might have to revisit the how to private thing. Sure. Here, I can do that right now. It's just when you're on the wish list here, um, go down and click on your wish lists. So this will be the list of all of your wish lists. You may only have one here, but this is where you're going to find that privacy column. And so, like, if I want to change this from public to shared or public to private, it just goes right there. And like, I think that should just save automatically. So let me just double check that. Did that save actually? Yeah. So that stays. So you just have to change it in the drop down. Because then if I come and search, like you're not going to be able to find that one anymore. But here, let me just make sure. So search. This one, yeah, there's my wish list 23. So that worked. But yeah, just go to your wish list, drop down, private, you're done. That's it. Is it possible to private it to everyone except to you? So I think because I'm running the site, I might still have access to everything. I'd have to double check that. As a site administrator, I might still have access even if you had it set on private. I don't know that for sure. We'd have to that'd be something we should maybe get together and double check so I have a definite answer to that. But even if that's not the case, that middle option, that shared option, would be a way to go about it. So shared is gonna be then the wish list is only gonna be available. That was a bad example because there's nothing in this wish list. But when you go down here, you would have to share this link with anybody that you want to be able to see it. So like no one's gonna be able to search for it, no one's gonna be able to view it unless they have the link. And so that would be that shared option. So you can kind of control who gets to see it. Yeah, Space Ducks, that's the idea. Hopefully it'll make Saturdays a little bit simpler. Martin, thank you. I'm glad you're liking it. A lot of people liking it. Sweet, sweet. Chaos, your opinion is very important. Yes. Everybody's opinion is important. Zook, yeah, the stream is ending slowly. As long as there's no more questions. Disaster, do I sponsor the Cold Front? I don't even know what the Cold Front podcast is. So no, I do not sponsor them. I don't sponsor anybody right now. Camo, what is that crab? Delivery crab is one of my former projects. That was a different business I ran. Yeah, Straw, I'll be in touch. We'll check some stuff out. Yeah, and the option to download PDF wish list. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Wilkins never bothered you? Chaos Sandra did though. Hmm. Oh, she looked horrendous on the Wii version. I don't know if I've ever seen her on the Wii version. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week. So, like I said, go ahead, use that wish list. Go check it out. Update coming in tomorrow. Preview video coming out at 9 a.m. and the update then at 1 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully, you can find something you need. But yeah, should have a dedicated profile tab at the top before it says shop. Oh yeah, we can work on that. Thanks for bringing that up, Andy. But yeah, on the, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. We can make some adjustments. It's always a work in progress. But thanks everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.